guys, and welcome again back to my channel. Today I'm doing a speed build on a Victorian house. Well, Victorian inspired house. This took me forever to build because I rebuilt it like a million times. It's because I had so many troubles like figuring out the lay of the house and like how I was gonna do it, because I was taking inspiration from a picture on Google, and I kind of wanted it to look a little bit alike. I think it did a pretty okay job. I don't know how I'll show the picture, but yeah, so it took me quite a long time to figure out how to build this, and I do end up changing like a lot, like throughout the video. But yeah, this was difficult. I don't know why the roof didn't want to work the way I wanted it to, and as you can see, I don't put a roof on the end because I actually end up yeah, like that. I end up making it a little bit smaller because I thought it was like it was a little too big. Just making all the balconies, like it took a lot of work. I think I spent about 4.5 hours doing this. And that is not including the do-overs I did. I probably spent 6 hours in total on the build, but only 4.5 hours like with the one I'm showing you now. Because I was building and then I was deleting it and rebuilding and deleting and rebuilding, and oh my god, it just went on forever. I ran out of money now, but now I'm kind of just making the balconies because I want it to be very like Victorian, olden style, you know, very traditional. And now I'm making a tower, and I had a bit of trouble making it, mostly because it was hard, like making the roof around it. I end up changing the fence on this one because I wanted a taller fence because it kind of looked a little weird, and I think I'm realizing that now. I'm removing that so I can put a roof on, and yeah, now I'm realizing that the fence looks stupid, but I'm only changing it up there. I actually end up changing the arches on the rest of the house because they looked a bit, I don't know, they looked a bit weird. So yeah, and I'm just building like a little tower, and then the rest of the house. This was very difficult to roof. I don't think I've ever like had so much trouble roofing something as I did with this build. That was insane. But I think it turned out pretty okay. I always start like roofing the main part of the house and then just adding in, you know, and just like taking the biggest parts and then just adding roof like I'm doing now, so it doesn't look completely stupid. So you're not, I don't know, it looks a little bit better when you do it like this, well, in my opinion at least, so it doesn't seem like you have a bunch of different roofs. So it actually looks like one complete roof. I mean, oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little bit sick. I'm still a little bit of in pain. So, bear with me. And now I'm just kind of figuring out what kind of like spears and roof decor I'm doing, because in older, like traditional Victorian houses, they have these roof spears and stuff like that. I do change it a lot, like throughout the build. I don't know why my move objects cheat didn't work, but yeah. And like, I've changed the speed on this to like 600. That's insane. I don't normally do it this quick, but since this build took forever, I kinda needed it to become a little bit more quick. I don't know why that spear just didn't want to work. And now I'm kind of just changing it so it's only on the ends. I end up removing one of them. That's in the middle. I remove that eventually. Just putting it in the center because it looked a bit stupid. I end up changing the stairs as well. Like, I do a lot of things and then I changed them. Right now I'm just kind of figuring out how to do my split level, because I wanted to make a split level living room. So I'm just like expanding the house a little bit so I can do the split level. I'm kind of just figuring out, and like I think I ended up just doing that and then putting down some stairs. I do think I make it. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. I changed it. Never mind. I did change it. Apparently, I'm never satisfied with what I'm doing. So. But yeah. God. It took so long, and it was hard figuring out the layout of the inside of the house. Oh. Especially the upstairs. That was a bit difficult. Just putting some stairs. I don't know why the roof were so... no, not the roof. The floors were so annoying. They did not want to cooperate. And just figuring out the layout of the upstairs. I did think it turned out pretty okay. I do end up changing the thing I'm doing right now. But I actually decided that there's 2 bedrooms of the upstairs, because there's 3 Sims in this house that I made. So that the teen, she's gonna have a bedroom with her own walk-in closet and her own bathroom, and the same with the parents. They have their own walk-in closet and their own bathroom as well. I just end up making her room a little bit bigger, so it would do as I wanted it to. I do make that room a bit bigger as well. As you can see, I don't know why I just didn't do that at the beginning. And then that's the upstairs layout that I ended up being happy with. Just going through the colors, because again I wanted to keep with the style as the Victorian traditional style. I try to, but there's not a lot of options to do that in The Sims, because I don't use a lot of base game stuff. So I use my CC, and I think it turned out pretty well. Again, I don't know why it was messing with me this much. I think it's because of the move objects cheat. And now I'm just kind of figuring out what I want for the house. I changed that a few times, I think. No, I end up being happy with that one. I don't know why I wanted it pink. Again, as I said, I was going off from inspiration from a picture on Google. And that was pink. It had that pink wooden all the way around, but you can't do that in The Sims. They don't have a completely pink wooden wallpaper, which is a bit sad, but it was alright. I think the one we ended up with was pretty good. I changed that as well. I make it black. I change a lot of things, like when I'm building, and then I come back to it and like, okay, no, that doesn't look right. I'll change it. But we're just figuring out some wallpapers now, as you can see. But I don't know. I really like this house. I did a 10K challenge on my live stream on Twitch. I will link that in the description if I remember it. But that was actually quite fun. It was a bit of a challenge making it work. But I did get all of the things in. So what are we doing? I'm just kind of figuring out the colors I want for the rooms, and for some reason it was not cooperating with me. It was actually hard figuring out like something for the balconies. I ended up changing the floors, I think, a couple of times. Now I'm putting on lights, and I changed them as well because I thought they looked, I don't know, a little too big, and I didn't like that. I end up going with those, yes, on every balcony, so there's some lights out there. I really like this house, to be honest. It's different from what I used to do. What I'm like. Oh yeah, and windows. I realized I forgot them, and I was like, oh, well, wait, shit, yeah, I need windows. But I normally do like modern houses and stuff like that. So this was really a challenge, and I really liked it. I like building houses that are not just squares, because it's easy to build a modern house because it's mostly just squares on top of each other. So this was really fun to make. I think I went for a bathroom break. Yeah, no, my recording stopped. So but yeah, now you see me changing the arches. I end up sticking with those because I think they just match the pillars so well, because they are also white and gold. So I really think they match it very well. So I really liked it. I don't know why my recording was so weird, but bear with me. I had a lot of interruptions, and it was just so annoying. I think I'm going for a bathroom break here. I don't have a... Oh wait, no I didn't. I just kind of... Oh yeah, it's just lagged. Well, I don't have a... like a per se editing program yet, so I can cut the videos. I am working on it, so we'll get there. We'll get there. I think I'm just doing some decorating now. I think it was hard for me doing the outside, because I don't normally spend a lot of time decorating the outdoors, and I changed that a bunch of times. For some reason, that out there was just killing me insanely. I didn't want to do what I wanted to do. But I ended up changing all the flowers for actually the same flower. And I removed the toolbox as well, I think, and put in some lanterns at a later point. But and then just doing some terrain. I don't do that very often. It's like I normally just kind of build the house, and then, you know, like, yeah, fuck the outdoors. That doesn't matter. Again, my recording stopped a few times, so this is recorded like over several times because it just stopped, or then someone called me and I had to pause or stop. Like, oh. And I live alone. It's incredible how much distraction I can actually get because of this. It's so weird. But we are going to see all of the house when we're done. Like, I go into live mode, so you can get a full tour of the house. I think this is where, this is where I change all the flowers to the same, because I don't know. I'm pretty sure someone living in a Victorian inspired house would like have the same flowers and the same style. I changed that as well because I thought they looked too dark. I love this French quarter set. Oh, you didn't even see it. But I love the French Quarter set that I started out doing. But it's better in older houses, like not a Victorian inspired house, but more like French style house. They're just amazing. But yeah, doing the kitchen, I absolutely love the kitchen in this house. I think it's gorgeous. I would love to have a kitchen like this. To be honest, like I really think it looks amazing. I don't know what I was doing right there. End up changing the table because I thought it looked a bit too elegant, I guess, too big. And then I end up expanding the kitchen a slight, just moving it to the side. And I think I'm gonna put in walls in a sec to like cut off the kitchen. Yeah, like that. Again, my recording stopped and was acting so weird. So I apologize for the weird jumps. But again, you're gonna see the finished product in live mode when I like go through a tour. But oh god, I love those cabinets. They look so good with this kitchen and the style. I don't know, I just really like it. Like I like my own kitchen as well, like in real life, but this kitchen is just it's so good. The mirrors is not really a typical Victorian style. But I don't know, I just really like them. And I've used them in like all of my builds lately. Oh yeah, I went back to the outdoors. Again, the jumps, it's so weird. So annoying. And back to the kitchen again, I suppose. Just like putting in some clutter. Yeah, see, I end up changing the toolbox now for some lanterns. I really like the lanterns, and you don't even get to see them. But I put like, I scaled it up. So I put one big black one, and then like a smaller white one, and then an even smaller white one. It looked really good. Well, if I say so myself. I was really bummed that I couldn't get a fireplace because that would just have been so amazing. But apparently you can't do that in split levels, and that's really sad. And again, the kitchen. For some reason, we always jump back to the kitchen. I was looking. The reason why I'm pausing and looking is because I was looking for those things you put on the walls, like with alcohol and wine and all that, but I just couldn't find them, and I don't know where they are. So I end up not putting them in there because I just couldn't find them, and it really annoyed me. So I was thinking about that wine bottle, and I was just like, would that work? And I was just like, yeah, no, it wouldn't. And then now just trying to figure out some couches, because I use a lot of CC. My options are a big, what would you call that? Like, I have more options. But I think the living room is looking a bit more modern than Victorian, but I think it's okay. Like, the house itself is very Victorian, so I guess the decor can, look a little modern. It's kind of weird because like the kitchen is very Victorian styled, but like the living room bar area, I guess, is a bit more modern looking than the rest. Well, the upstairs is actually very modern as well, especially the teen room. What am I doing now? I'm still just decorating a little bit, putting in some stuff. I tried doing like Victorian style, but I'm not good at that. I get tempted by all the pretty stuff. Like I'm like a crow, like just getting tempted by all the shiny pretty stuff. I think I'm trying to figure out right now like what I was supposed to do for the corner. I did want to put it in, but it looked too big, and I was just like, does this look good? And then no. Again with the jumps, this is so weird. Like, God, I say a lot. I'm sorry. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Just decorating. I think we're gonna go upstairs in a little bit. I'm gonna put in, I think it's gonna be a table of some sorts, but I'm not completely, yeah, the chest. I really love that. I was like, when I saw it, oh my god, this is perfect. Let's do that. And then the downstairs bathroom. I forgot to take screenshots and show it when I was walking through the house later in this video. I forgot the downstairs bathroom. It's horrible. Just looking for a sink. I was thinking about live streaming this, but then I thought I don't really have a lot of time today for live streaming, because it takes so much longer when I live stream, because I need to talk and narrate what I'm doing while I'm doing it, whereas now I record the video, I remove the sound, and just narrate it afterwards, because that's a lot easier. Because if I have to narrate while doing it, it's gonna take so much longer, and I'm gonna forget stuff, and it's not gonna be as well done as it is when I'm just like blasting music and then just playing it. Like, I turned on some Disney music while building this, and it was just amazing. I had a lot of trouble like placing those couches and chairs and all that, but I think I ended up with a pretty good placement of it. As you can see, this room we're building right here is very girly. This is for the teenager in my sim family, and I really like this room. It's very pink and girly and pretty. I love that bed. It's just so good. I love having CC. As you can see in my builds, I don't use a lot of stuff from the base game, mostly because I just think there's not enough options for decor wise and beds and all that. I put a mirror beside the bed, you can see that right now. But I don't know, there's just not enough options for paintings or furniture and all that. I just think they get a little boring in time, and that's really sad. And then just doing the balcony. I think we're almost done. We only need 2 bathrooms, a bedroom, and a walk-in closet, and 2 balconies. Well, yeah, maybe that's not as almost done as I thought, but kinda almost. And again with the jumps, it's so damn annoying. I'm hoping that the screenshots will be on this video as well. I'm hoping. I was just putting a lot of stuff in the other room because I saw them and I'm like, oh, I can't forget these. So I'm just gonna put them in there and then use them. I think I used all of them. And then making the private bathroom for the teenager. I don't know why this house would need 3 bathrooms. You can always change one of them, you know. You can change 1 or 2 of the bathrooms. You can change, like, the bathroom for the main bathroom. The main bedroom, you can change that. The one I'm doing there on the right. Left, right. With the black tiles. You could change that into a toddler room or a children's room or something. Instead of another bathroom. Or you could change the bathroom downstairs into a bedroom if you wanted to. We're just doing the master bedroom now, I think. I really love those paintings on the wall. I don't know why that just wouldn't stick on that stupid rack, but it just wouldn't. I love that. I love those walk-in closets. Like, I know that the get together has walk-in closets like I put in the teens' bedroom, but you can't actually physically walk into that and see it. So I really like this kind of idea where you like make a room and then make it into a closet. I've done that a few times. I did it in my underwater build. Sadly, I didn't record that. I really should have. I think I'm almost done. I'm just doing the bathroom now. That is very Victorian style. I love this bathroom. I love these furnitures. I don't know. They're just really, well, nice, I suppose. Just decorating a little bit. I didn't really decorate this bathroom a lot because the furniture itself are just, I don't know, just so in your face kind of thing. I think I'm pretty much done. I just need the balconies, I think. Yeah, just doing one of them and putting some pumpkins on this. I don't know what you're supposed to put on balconies. Like, because I didn't want to put like a barbecue because that doesn't really seem like a sort of thing you would see in a Victorian house. So it's just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to put some benches or some couches and some flowers and then call it a day. And then a yoga mat. Now you can see the house. I was just taking a screenshot and it just didn't want to do as I wanted it to. I think I'm going into live mode now, so you can see the whole house, the porch where you come in, the entrance, and the kitchen. I think it's gonna do a jump now. Oh god, that's so annoying! And the bedroom, the walk-in closet. I'm really sorry about these jumps. This is so annoying, but you've seen me build it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me yet again for another speed build. I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a like and subscribe.